They marched them down the streets of the Imperial City and tortured them until they were dead. Right in front of the Imperial Palace itself. They said, "Let it be known that any family members of Imperial officers found anywhere else in the province will receive a similar fate." There were many such atrocities committed by those wretched maggots within those walls. And even more unspeakable tragedies in the rest of Cyrodiil. We were under orders to flee the city for Skyrim when they invaded. We left our people, our families, defenseless. Most did not survive. The few that did
Yes, just talking to yourself.
throughout the rest of the province. The plan was to regroup here in Skyrim, rest and resupply our forces, and return to the Imperial City to retake it. That took almost a year. Surely you know the history. If not, this book will help you understand. When we finally returned to the city, there wasn't much left. We split our forces, and I led the charge from the southern waterfront district, while Valerius attacked from the west. March right down to the main gate and knock on the door, he said. Man had guts, that's for sure. After we retook the city, he started to change. He knew his family was gone, but when he learned that they were tortured in the streets, he went mad and vowed to avenge their deaths. He started conducting covert operations that were unknown even to me, his closest friend. He took a handful of his most loyal men and began assassinating Aldmeri officers and diplomats, wherever he could find them. Of course, all of this was without knowledge or consent from our commanders. When they were caught, well, let's just say justice was swift. But the Aldmeri feared making a martyr out of him, as they knew the people were aware of his family's torture and murder. No, but under pressure from the Thalmor, Titus locked him and his men away in the Imperial prison for the rest of their lives.
Except
Soon after, I decided my service had come to its end and retired from the Legion. But you don't get to be a captain and not accumulate a few favors. Well, yes and no. I wasn't actually involved in the operation, but a young lieutenant who served under me was stationed there after I retired. And he found an ancient passage out of the prison that had long been forgotten about.
ooh,
We always heard the stories about it from ages ago. And none of us believed they were true, and dismissed them as fairy tales. But they were true. And Lieutenant Buckingsley found the passage.
Buckingsley.
So, on a dark
Kind of name is that? Buckingsley.
Buckingsley quietly slipped a key into Valerius' cell and created a diversion, which bought Val enough time to escape. He went straight away to Hammerfell to join the Red Guard rebellion against the Aldmeri Dominion. It was rumored a secret brotherhood who called itself the Keepers of Hatu was formed after the signing of the Second Treaty of Stros M'Kai. Most people pass these rumors off as baseless gossip. The name Hatu always had intrigued me.
This is fun.
Hatu was the mountain where the Red Guard hero Frandar Hunding and his Swordsingers made their final stand against the armies of Hero. It was a bloody battle in their history, but their victory led them to a new land they named Hammerfell, which began the modern-day Red Guard Society. Here, I brought a few of my old books along just to refresh my memory. I'm gonna read them at your leisure. Where were we? Oh, yes, the name. It was also widely known that this brotherhood was made of all races, all united in a singular cause under the banner of the Hammer and Anvil. Yes, I see you've been listening. Not only defeat them, though, that would not be enough, but to cleanse Tamriel of the
Boost me.
and their
Going to die.
dominion forever. Yes, interesting, isn't it? I've heard the name Valerius Artoria associated with them on more than one occasion. First, who better to lead such an organization than someone as skilled in warfare as he? Second, who better to intimidate your enemy than a legend well known as an assassin of their kind? even if he were dead. And if he is still alive, and his men still serve with him, it seems logical that they would return to Skyrim along with the family.
True.
I need you to go try and talk to Valerius. Reason. Tell him I'll come to the fort alone. Present company excluded, of course. Give this ring to him. It was his wife's wedding band. If any of his men try to accost you, show it to them and tell them it is a gesture of goodwill from me. They'll give you quarter if they know I sent you. Approach the guards and show them the ring. Tell them Marcus Janus sent you to see Valerius Tiberius Artoria on urgent business.
I guess we shall do that then.
This note with my seal, but tell them it's for Valerius. His eyes only. Please return to me as soon as you can. I'll prepare to leave and be ready to go when you return. Make haste, young one, and may fortune favor the foolish.
Repeat. No. Oh. We listen through all that and then it crashes. Really? I mean, really? Through all that and then poof. You know, sometimes fun.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Let's talk. And
Want some milk drinker like you doing out here?
okay.
Go home to your mother. Blade and shadow, silence and death. These
Civil.
are my arts.
Oh, bless the
For a
divines,
modest
you
fee,
will
I'll
stop.
make
Did you
great
see if
art
anyone
from
else
you.
made it out? Yes. That they've come out of hiding is beyond. He was a good man in those days. They marched. They were. We were.
That's not
A few-
like a good home cooked meal.
Surely you know history.
Why is
when we
that
finally-
everything
we split-
tastes great will make you fat?
He went. He took a. Of course. But the Aldmeri feared.
It does sound quite plausible,
Soon after.
doesn't it?
So on. They went straight. It was. Most people pass these rooms.
Oh well.
It was. Here. Let me read them again. Well, it was also what? Yes, but to cleanse Tamriel of the Thalmor and their racist Aldmeri dominion
Strange
forever.
place, isn't it?
Wow. If you
So
say
yeah,
so.
first.
Skyrim
Second.
is so beautiful.
And if he is still alive,
The forest,
I need you to
the mountains,
tell him,
the
give the-
waterfalls, the
they'll give you,
snow.
tell them Mark,
Oh, I could go
show
on
them,
forever
please,
talking about the
make
beauty
haste,
of
young
this
one,
country.
and may fortune favor the foolish.
Maybe you're right.
Probably. That.
I know.
Mind
Out of my
yourself.
way.
So that you will see your
Oh,
first
not
sight.
again. Are you loyal to Skyrim? Good. Son, they named me Thane. They got my nephew Sidgeir in my place. A real friend to Cyrodiil.
It's a door.
Unless you and...
Honestly,
I just...
I can't
Could you
understand
deliver the
why
ashes to
they said
Runil?
run around
Thank
like
you.
this.
Okay, no. I'll let let's continue our journey then.
Yes?
Let's see. Heel eerst. Graveyard hier. There it is.
Strangers like you bring war.
But he willingly gave up his existence.
Excuse me? What was that all about? It's not very nice. A nice grass.
Need something?
I don't. And yes.
Ah, Barrett's ashes. Thank you for bringing this to me. I am. Unfortunate. Could you do an old elf a favor?
Okay.
Of Arcady. Kust is my assistant. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be.
My husband Matthias and I tend Corpse Lake Farm.
Yes, my wife and I think there's some dark magic in our daughter, our little girl. Cindy, he's stewing. What could drive a man to do something like? She was. He ripped. The cemetery is ancient. I've no. After each battle, more dead were buried in the graveyard back there. I heard this now.
Let's travel to hell again. Out of the fair then. What? Why? Now? Tell me, please. Oh, just please elaborate me. Why are you crashing? Oh? I mean, it's not like I haven't changed anything in the snow. No, it's just crashing all the time.